Hello, everyone. We have a very special guest joining us today. Akeisha Lee was a witness to the events leading up to the arrest of LeRon Black, who was a U of I who is a U of I basketball player. He was suspended this past Thursday for having a weapon on hand and just causing a lot of ruckus at the Canopy Club, at a concert at the Canopy Club. So, Akeisha, tell us a little bit, walk us through what happened. You were an audience member at this concert. So what was the environment like and what did you see?
Okay, so basically, start off, this is like, the Lil Durk concert is the end of a bar crawl. We have a campus that might give you a little bit of a idea of how people's attitudes might have been. So the bar crawl started at 9, ended at midnight, so people were drinking the whole night. So basically, you come into Canopy Club and it was pretty packed because it is like a well-known artist for our community. So everyone's in there, it's crowded, and the music does evoke a sort of dancing that's kind of like you bump around. So people bump around, people get kind of agitated.
Yeah.
People get kind of agitated as you bump around, people are drinking, and a series of fights broke out. I don't know if LeRon was the only person that was fighting, but I do know that it was more than one fight that night.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, I feel like it started just because somebody got bumped too hard in the process of dancing. People were already agitated from just how alcohol affects people.
Yeah, so we have a group of students. They've been drinking since 9, maybe earlier, because I know sometimes they have pre-games before these bar crawls even. So a lot of alcohol, and it was very crowded. I mean, the Canopy Club is very enclosed, and so I could just imagine it was loud and people got, hostile. So now, what did you see in regards to LeRon? Did he really stand out in terms of the fighting?
Honestly, no. It wasn't like he was the only person that was fighting other people. What I saw was that basically it was like a series of steps. So first, it started off with just people pushing, and it was kind of just like, oh no, you're getting pushed. Then drinks were being spilled on individuals. Like I had drinks spilled on myself and my friends.
I get mad about that too.
Yeah, people were just like generally agitated, and I don't think that he was part of the first fight, but I do know that somebody punched somebody else. I don't know who punched who first, and then next thing you know, people are fighting. And it started with just that one single fight, and then it just spread as people fighting because they got hit in the process.
Did LeRon have friends there?
I know there were a lot of athletes there, but I'm not sure which ones he identifies as being his friends. But
okay,
yeah.
So, was there blood? Was it really, were there injuries getting?
It didn't seem like the fight lasted very long. It was just kind of like a punch, people falling, security coming. From what I saw, it wasn't like it was a long, drawn out thing because it is. Go ahead.
No. Was there a lot of security?
Before the fight, it didn't seem like there was, but I'm not sure some of them tried to blend in with the crowd or not. But yeah, it kind of was like people had to push through the crowd to get to the fight. And people are scrambling away from the fight. Of course, no one wants to get hit. People are falling. Yeah. So
where were you and all
I was in the middle. I actually was pushed in the process trying to get away. I had to get pulled out of the fight. Yeah. I had to get pulled away because I was stuck inside of the.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was okay. I got pushed, but I wasn't injured. And I was able to just walk away afterwards.
Yeah, but it was dangerous.
Yeah.
So at what point did people recognize that LeRon had a weapon?
I think
because reading about the police charges and everything, people were saying oh, he has a knife. When did that come out?
I'm actually not sure because when I was there, it wasn't made clear to anybody else who was there that he had a knife. It wasn't like they were there's a weapon here, everyone should leave. The party continued after he'd already been taken out.
Oh.
So yeah, but I do know the police were supposedly on high alert for weapons because the previous year when Lil Durk came, there was a shooting. So they were already ready. Yeah, there was a shooting the year before when Lil Durk came.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So this whole event is a very, like you said, rowdy event, and with that kind of background, I would assume that there'd be a lot of security on hand. So, did this? I know that the party still went on, but did this really cause a stir that he was accused of having a weapon and he was taken out? What was the environment like when that happened?
People just kind of cleared out, and it wasn't really no one was I'm scared, I'm going to leave. Because I didn't get the vibe that people were afraid. That's why they left.
Okay.
It kind of was just the police are here, so let's go. Yeah, that basically was it. Usually parties end when the police come, so people just kind of scatter. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did the concert halt?
I think Lil Durk left because he's a celebrity, but everyone else who was up there before stayed up there. The music kept playing. It was just a lot less people that were still present afterwards.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to put you on the spot for a second because I want your opinion as a witness. Do you think that LeRon should get more punishment for what he did? I mean, what are your thoughts and feelings towards, the actions that he had and how he's getting punished in the end? Because right now he's gotten suspended from the team, and I just don't know how much of an impact he made on the concert. I mean, you said people continue partying, but what do you think should be done? What do you think is the punishment that he should receive?
Honestly, I think that he's 20, you said? He's a 20-year-old?
Yeah, he's a sophomore, so he's young.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore. I feel like we've all done things that are not the best choices. And him being young, we don't know why he brought the knife. So maybe we should investigate more, like, did he feel unsafe coming to the event? Is there a reason he had the knife? Is he going through some things? I think because he's a student, he should at the end of the day be given, like, support and an ability to, like, continue his education. If he was given an opportunity, he should keep doing that. Keep going to school here. Maybe not be on the team because he is in a position of, like, representing the school and should be in a positive light, but he still be given the opportunity to, like, reform and, like, be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all the questions that I have.
Cool.
Yeah, it seems like this is an ongoing problem for athletics too, just with they're getting into kind of these hostile situations, and it is hard to make those judgments there. But thank you so much for giving us kind of the inside scoop on.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to be talking about this conversation more on a roundtable, so
Cool.
thank you for kind of giving us an introduction to that.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.